Journey, one legendary band, 40 questions. Inspired by the pain of real-life divorces during touring, this high-energy Frontier single hit number 8. Separate Ways, Worlds Apart. A short instrumental, it is the opening track for Evolution, and it has been used as a pre-recorded concert intro. Majestic, 1979. Originally centered on Los Angeles, this Infinity opener was rewritten to honor the city by the bay. Lights, 1978. A power ballad from Escape about reconciliation, this song was once rejected by the Babies. Open Arms, 1981. A fan favorite boasting 3 million digital downloads and a memorable fake Detroit address. Don't Stop Believin', 1981. Which Escape track was built around Steve Perry's memories of a young love? Stone in Love, 1981. A studio track with a live feel. It peaked at 23 on the Hot 100 and rocked Caddyshack. Any Way You Want It, 1980. Their first Hot 100 at number 57, this song about life on the road was first titled Wheels in My Mind. Wheel in the Sky, 1978. Before officially joining Journey, Steve Perry co-wrote this Infinity track with Neil Schon in a motel room. Patiently, 1978. The lead track from Next, it has never been performed live and failed to chart as a single. Spaceman, 1977. Take a pause, switching over to albums. After an early Japanese album release leaked online, the US release included bonus hard rock tracks. Arrival, 2001. This album marked the last time Greg Rowley led and the band appeared on the cover. Next, 1977. Still searching for their sound, Journey's sophomore album included a cover of the Beatles' It's All Too Much. Look Into the Future, 1976. A platinum-selling 2-disc release and Arnel Padilla's debut, this album climbed to number 2 on top rock albums. Revelation, 2008. An instrumental-driven release and the only album to include rhythm guitarist George Tickner. Journey, 1975. Their first Billboard 200 top entry, highlighted by Any Way You Want It and Walks Like a Lady. Departure, 1980. A Billboard 200 number 4, 2-time platinum selling album featuring a B-side title track and drum work by Larry Loudon. Raised on Radio, 1986. A Billboard 200 number 2 and 6 times platinum release that launched 4 singles including Faithfully. Frontiers, 1983. Their 14th studio album and Padilla's second, a brief number 13 Billboard 200 entry that quickly lost momentum. Eclipse, 2011. Their 3 times platinum 5th album, highlighted by Too Late and a track reflecting a friend's struggle with addiction. Evolution, 1979. Members, history, and backstories. A standout in risky business, this single held the Hot 100 for 12 weeks and peaked at number 30. After the Fall, 1983. Who held down bass for Journey through their biggest commercial years and classic lineup? Ross Valerie. What medical problem ultimately caused Steve Augeri to step back from touring? Throat issues and vocal problems. Which member is known for double-deck guitar solos and stands as the only player on every Journey album? Neil Schon. Their first top 20 hit at number 16, written by Steve Perry after seeing his girlfriend with another man. Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin', 1979. What style shaped Journey's early identity before they shifted towards a vocal-driven rock sound? Progressive rock with jazz fusion. Which famous Santana hit featured Greg Rowley on lead vocals before his Journey years? Black Magic Woman. Which musician briefly stepped in for Journey during the mid-1980s as their bassist? Randy Jackson. This drummer anchored Journey's classic late 70s, 80s era with his jazz-trained, fusion-influenced style. Steve Smith. Which member, joining in 1980 to replace Greg Rowley, wrote many of Journey's signature ballads? Jonathan Cain. Catch your breath. The last 10 start now. Which former member of the Babies took over as Journey's lead singer in 1998 after Steve Perry left? Steve Augeri. The nostalgic 1981 Escape track centered on teenage restlessness and small-town late-night cruising. Still They Ride, 1981. What documentary chronicled Arnel Pineda's rise from YouTube discovery to Journey lead singer? Don't Stop Believin', Every Man's Journey. Which 1978 album marked Steve Perry's arrival and the beginning of Journey's signature melodic arena rock era? Infinity, 1978. Which drummer joined in 1986, covering both studio and touring duties after Steve Smith left? Mike Beard. Which Raised on Radio track, a number 19 adult contemporary hit, echoed Journey's classic melodic sound? Where Did I Lose Your Love, 2008. Which longtime Journey sound engineer is frequently called the band's unofficial sixth member? Kevin Elson. The only studio song on Captured, the Steve Perry written track reflects on Greg Rowley's departure. The Party's Over, Hopelessly in Love. He was a co-founder and served as the band's first lead vocalist, eventually moving on to The Storm. Greg Rowley. Which drummer anchored Journey's first 4 albums in the mid-70s before the Steve Perry era? Ainsley Dunbar. Great job making it to the end. Will you share your score? We invite you to check the playlist for more quiz challenges.